Welcome to the channel. So I'm excited to get started here. Wanted to make a little video on what we're doing and the direction that we're going to go here. We're starting a YouTube channel learning how to forge metal. So I love throwing tomahawks. I'm horrible at throwing knives, but I've always wanted to know how to forge those tomahawks. I've also watched just countless hours of forging videos, and it is fascinating to me. And the idea of a blacksmith, like if I could go back in time, I think I would have wanted to be a blacksmith. There's probably a lot of other things that would be cool too, but how amazing people are and artistic and talented that they can take just a block of steel, or they can take ball bearings or a chain or something and turn it into something else. It's just fascinating to me. So I've wanted to do this for a while. So here we go. We're going to jump into this. You're going to see a lot of me. You're going to see a lot of my dad and a lot of my boys. We're just going to jump in and see what we can do. So in this video, I wanted to just go through what we have ordered and possibly show you the space that we're going to use to do this. This channel is also going to have, we're building an airplane right now and restoring a 1965 Ford Mustang. So I'm sure there's going to be that in it as well. So outside of work and kind of what I do to play will probably be a lot of this channel. So I guess like every YouTube video, like and subscribe. It'll just be really fun to go through. And be nice to me in the comments, because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to forging. But I would love to kick up conversations, and when you see me do something that you think is incorrect or something that I could do better in forging, or really anything that we do, please throw that in the comments, and I want to learn from this. I want to become a good blacksmith, a good knife and tomahawk forger, and so please help me out. I appreciate it. And in just a second, we're going to go through everything that I've ordered and show you the space where we're going to be. I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that we ordered. I researched this all pretty extensively, and I wanted to get into this for less than $1,500, just so that we could get into it, really see what we need, and go from there. So the first thing is the forge itself. So we found this Vevor portable propane forge, 3-burner Farrier, 2600 degree. Anyways, you can hook this up to a propane tank, put this in the garage. It's got 3 burners, so you can do pretty long objects. So maybe if we're going to get into longer knives and that sort of thing. Pretty great deal from what I could see, and the reviews were really good. Not just the reviews here on Vevor itself, but finding different YouTube videos and on Reddit pages. So this is pretty cheap, $165, and then you just need to hook it up to a propane tank. The next thing, if I can figure out how to get out of this, we're just going to click there. The next thing, you see a diesel air heater there. I've just wanted a diesel heater for quite a while. Not necessary for forging. The next one is we want to have a really good anvil. So there were a couple things that I liked about this. One was the price. It's pretty heavy, probably not as big as we'll need in the future, but for right now it's great. So 60 kilos, 132-ish pounds. This in the center here, this square hole, it's 1 inch by 1 inch, and I'll show you some attachments that we got. And from what I can see, having this nice big flat area to work is really important, and then you've got the rounded area over here. But there are different attachments that you can get to go in here. Now Vevor doesn't have those, but I found them on Etsy, and we'll get into those in a minute. So an anvil is really important, and honestly, for what it is, that's a pretty dang good price. The next thing that we got, this just got bigger, sorry. Next thing is some blacksmith tongs. And Vevor has these for $53. It's a 3-piece set. Comes with the V-bit bolt tongs, Wolf jaw tongs, and Z-bit tongs. Now in the future we'll probably need a few more tongs, different ones, but to get started this was great. So right now they don't have the different options. This is the only option that they had, as you can see down here, V-bit plus Wolf plus ZV plier, but sometimes you can just get different ones, or even this 4-pack. But for now, that's what we went with. Then propane melting furnace. So I don't think this is really necessary for what we're doing, but we do have some like ball bearings and different stuff that's laying around, and we can use this kettle to melt some different things down. So I guess ball bearings aren't going to melt down, but silver, it'd be really fun to work with some silver. Maybe just do some gold inlays. I've seen people that are making rings and that sort of thing. That'd be kind of fun. Also just messing around with aluminum and copper. Copper is, you know, it's not considered a precious metal, but it is, you know, pennies and that sort of thing. And I've bought 1, 2, and 3 pound copper bars for quite a while, so I have a few of them. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to melt them down and see what we can do in that regard. And then the last one is this rectangle waffle maker. That is not for forging. That is for Christmas for my family. So next one that we wanted to go to was our Etsy purchases. So I spent a little bit more on a couple hammers. I just saw some different reviews and they were saying, hey, there's some stuff from Harbor Freight, there's hammers from Home Depot, that sort of thing. But I wanted to spend a little bit more on just a very, very quality hammer. So I went with a 3 pound blacksmith rounding hammer from Etsy. Great reviews. I also just honestly like how it looked. Looks like these are very, very quality made. So we went that direction. And let's go back here. Also went with this cross peen hammer. So it's got kind of the rounded face on it, but then you've also got the I don't know, like I said, this is new to me, so just more of this angled one in the back. I've seen a lot of videos where they use that angled back. I don't remember what that's called. So let's see if in the item details it just says hand forged cross peen hammer. Design is timeless. The slightly crowned face leaves a great finish. Well, the peen. So maybe it's just the peen side is makes spreading metal breeze. So that's the hammer that we went. The second hammer that we went with. And then this is what I was talking about. So we got the shank at the 1 inch, and you've got all of these different attachments that you can do different things with. There were a lot of different ones of these on Etsy. This is the one that we went with. It just seemed like the best value at the time. Now, a couple other things. I ordered some cable to make some Damascus steel. And then also, we'd like to build our own air hammer at some point. So this was kind of cool. We found this Bulldog 30. And you can make your own air hammer. So I thought that was pretty cool. So anyways, just follow us and let me know what mistakes we make. But I think this is going to be kind of a fun journey. And I appreciate you guys coming along and sharing the ride. Like I said, we are doing a 65 Mustang out in my garage. And I've actually got someone out there right now that's wiring it all up. So I'm not going to show you the garage right now, but you'll see plenty of videos in the future of the space that we're going to be using. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments, and we'll see you soon.